this would be the 2 queens checkmate, I mean. Sorry if I sound too nervous, I have social anxiety. So actually with the 2 queens, you're like supposed to make like a box with the rook movements and wrong arrows. You're like supposed to make a box and like kind of trap the king. And of course in normal chess we have knight opposition. Knight opposition is still kind of important. Yes. Let's try again. Let's yay, checkmates. So now I'm gonna do the 3 rooks checkmate, which is basically just ladder mate but less moves, I guess. And now checkmate. Like this. And the king can't go anywhere because the rooks are. This actually was kind of a challenge to me. Let's do it again, I guess. I mean, I haven't posted a video of this. I'm just doing that like at home for no reason, to like in my summer vacations. Yeah. I'm just bringing my bishops in for no reason. And I think this would be checkmate. No. So let me kind of like no. So, I guess I'm just running the rook away for eternity. Let me just try that again. I kind of horrible at this. Excuse my horrible. Now I guess we have to like, since the rook and queen are kind of locking the king over here, we've kind of like got to make it a box now. So I guess because like the rook and queen are making a, and also the rook, so, and since the bishop moves diagonally, the king is again in a box, so we have to make it smaller, I guess. Check and mate. No, that isn't mate, but I think this is. Yay. Now I'm doing the next one, I guess. Wait, I think this is just the same as the that queen, rook and knight, except like we have a knight, so we have to also kind of keep this defended. We could just defend it with the queen. I mean, this also kind of works now, doesn't it? I guess I'm undoing this, I guess. How is oh, because of the knight. The knight is kind of blocking. The knight is not being a good boy. Check. Again the knight thing, I guess. Checkmate. Because again the rook controls this, the queen defends the rook. The rook also wait. The queen defends the rook controls this, the queen controls this, and also the rook controls this, the queen defends the rook also is here and here, the queen goes here, and the remaining square is controlled by the knight. So yeah, that's checkmate. Now I'm doing the king and two rooks. They were kind of easy. I mean, this was one of the easier ones only. Also the king and also in this the king would mostly creep up to your rooks to kind of take them and make it like a draw. So that's why I recommend keeping your rooks together and putting your king in opposition by force. Now the king has to go into opposition so we can deliver a ladder mate type of thing. Basically the king rook checkmate is done with opposition, but because it's infinite the king can like escape to this rank if there was like only one rook. So that's why we need the second rook. So yeah, checkmate. Now I'm doing the queen and empress mate, chancellor, nook, whatever you want to call it. I call it a empress. This is an easy one. I remember. Check. No, not the draw by insufficient stuff, I guess. Check. Checkmate. Because since this is technically a rook and knight, so this is part knight and the queen is part bishop, so they kind of complement each other. And they're also mutually defending each other. So yeah, they kind of are like complementary pieces. Two chancellors is much easier than a queen and chancellor, but now we have kind of like I'm just check mate, because again this defend this checks, and again this and also this, so it's checkmate. Yeah, GG. Now in this video I'm definitely doing the easy ones. I'll see if I'm gonna do the medium ones if I have time. Now 6 bishops is a relatively easy one if you like know the 2 bishops checkmate, but since I just learned it, it's still gonna be kind of challenging for me. It's technically a easier version, but about as easy as learning the 1 rook mate when you like around, I don't know, 500 elo, whenever you learned it, I mean. Now these bishops are kind of useless. Their point is to like eventually deliver a checkmate. Basically we need to like somehow trap this king in a 2x2 box before like checkmating. So we have done the 2x2 part as wait, and if you see the squares, 2x2 definitely. So now we're kind of gonna use the bishops to, so now we're actually supposed to make it 1x2 with the help of the other bishops. So they attack, we're going to defend with our bishop, go up. Now it's 1x2. Now we can finally checkmate. So not stalemate, I thought this was light squared bishop. Mate. I mean, this was a kind of long range one, but let me just show you. Because again, this, and the other square this, and also this kind of, I guess. So checkmate, GG again. Now this was actually one of the hardest easy ones. I tried to actually do this insane one, But it's actually insane since the pawns are actually unpromotable or whatever you call that, I guess. This is kind of the same as the four bishops because again you like kind of make that V you do in the two bishops mate, but close it on both sides, whatever. Yeah, I guess we're gonna bring the bishops closer. Sorry if I'm coughing, I actually am sick. Just bringing my king closer to like help checkmate. Oh no, the king is escaping, I guess. Probably the worst thing that happens. This happens to me a lot when I do the two bishops mate or a draw by repetition. As I've not like completely mastered the checkmate or whatever, I guess. No, not a draw. I guess I just have to bring my king closer. So now it's a 2x2 box, and again the same process. But instead of using both the bishops, we're using our king. Yeah, I guess. Now we're kind of maneuvering the king so that like we are checkmating him. I hate it when the king escapes. Don't be a draw by repetition. Please don't. I'm just triangulating the position. Isn't this what this position is supposed? I think I did something wrong. Correct me. Yeah, I did something wrong. I can't specify what. Oh, it's the 2x2 box. I expanded it. So that's why I'm not able to force mate on this lonely king. Check mate. Because again, it's kind of the same thing. Bishop, this, and the rest of squares. Yeah. So I'm doing the last easy one. No, the second to last. Then I'm gonna be ending this. I guess I'll make a part 2. I guess. What if I make it go 100 squares? This is like sounds of the wind, I guess. I'm just bringing it closer only. That sounds about right. Because I think it would mate with the archbishops. I don't call them princesses actually. I don't. I'm just bringing them closer. You see, like these archbishops, since they move like a knight and a bishop, like from their corners they make these kind of 2x2 squares. We basically have to like kind of exploit these squares for our use. You see over here to like force the king into the right position, but it's still kind of hard. Check, and I guess that mate, yeah, because check here, these defend each other so you can't take them, and this, oh god, this looks cursed.